Today's episode of the Minds Wide Open podcast is brought to you by Sharpe. Sharpe is a business-to-business manufacturer for promotional apparel and merchandise, from shirts and hoodies to mugs and puzzles, even custom LED open signs. Sign up for a Net30 account with Sharpe and they will report your credit to the major bureaus to help you build your business credit. Find all of this and more available at shirtsy.com. That's the word shirt followed by the letters SY. Check them out at shirtsy.com today.
Hey, what's up, man? You made it.
Hit it. Once again.
Don't do it to him.
Minds wide open. Minds wide open. Minds wide open. Minds wide open.
And welcome back to the motherfucking Minds Wide Open podcast. I am your host, Cool Hand Luke, aka Deifica Juice, and we are back with another array of people that I'm very proud to have sitting in front of me, next to me, and I guess maybe diagonally from me. What's up, DQ?
Sir DQ, hello, how are you?
We got Ezra once again, and today's special guests in the building are, once again, we got Just Pearly Things, and I saved last.
I'm trying to figure out which camera to look at.
Pearly.
We'll switch to it.
Oh, that's your
My first chant getting into a show. I like it.
You're there for my guy.
And our special guest today that we are so excited to bring to the table is Donovan Sharpe.
Sharpe.
I'm gonna tell you what, just real quick about that song, and there is no other artist whose like tracks or songs have started more fights in the club than Lil Jon.
Lil Jon, fast.
My God.
I didn't even know I was doing that until you said that, and I was like, oh wow, that is shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And all he does is yeah.
I thought I was doing Arsenio Hall for a second.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. What? Wow. Arsenio. I was taking it way back.
I'm old. I showed age. I'm sorry.
Arsenio. I remember Arsenio.
All right, so we don't have the most time in the world today for this episode. So there's a few key things I wanted to hit here.
Okay.
Just to broadly speak, number one, I want everybody's impressions on Pearl freestyling, because we just did a freestyle session for the morning call.
Hey man.
That was a lot of fun.
Another thing is her singing voice is underrated. I did not know.
That was the ace in the sleeve, really.
Real talk. It didn't even sound like, it was funny when she started. I purposely averted my eyes and I was like, it literally sounds like another person.
Right.
And then you jumped in. It was almost like a reverse Lauryn Hill Wyclef type deal. You know, it was actually pretty cool. And now, of course, they're gonna say Donovan calls, Just Pearly Things.
I'm gonna post
Lauryn Hill. Yeah, right. Exactly.
We're gonna go by Bourne Hill and Wyclef.
I don't know.
Huh?
Stupid. I don't know what it is, Lord Hill.
The Fugees. Yeah.
You don't know who Lauryn Hill is?
Yeah, the Fugees.
Nah,
Lauryn
stop.
Hill, Wyclef, and
You ever heard the song, Guys, you know you better watch out?
yeah, that's her.
Come on, don't you dare do that to me.
several songs from the
Yeah, you know Lauryn Hill.
for sure.
Killing me softly.
By the way, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, softly. Lauryn Hill is very, very racist.
To be fair, that's a cover.
Sis.
Oh, dude.
Let's start that.
Lauryn Hill. I remember one time. This is way back in the day, like back in
We already talked shit about
like the
Lauryn Hill.
late '90s. She said it was something to the effect of, and I'll look it up when the camera's not on me. But she said something to the effect of, "I would rather let my child die than to take blood or organs from a white person." I said, "What? Oh yes, oh yes."
Wow.
I didn't realize she was black in this story. I thought
No, she wasn't. But that was just it. Like you sounded like you were almost black. That's why I was, giving you like the
wow.
the Lauryn Hill type deal. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
man.
That's a good thing.
Look, don't
Sounding
let
black's
that-
a good thing. Huh?
No, don't let that get out. Oh my God, the community. Oh my God, you'll never hear the end of it from
Just
the
Pearl
black
sounds
community.
black.
Wait, what?
Don't,
I don't
well,
get it.
It's okay.
Well,
We got you covered.
you know what?
We got you.
look,
You're
check
good.
this out. You know the
we got our token black guy right here.
her blowing up. She gets the most hate. She gets the most hate from black people.
Please don't open this door.
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna
Don't do this to me.
leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at
Hey
that.
guys, I sat down with her. She's cool. All right.
Yet another cosign.
You heard it.
There it is.
folks. It's
Oh, and by the way, the black community, the most racist people in America are black people. Real shit. I said it.
Luke said it was Asians, but we're gonna leave it at that.
I mean,
that's a
Uncle Luke, that's my guy, man.
most like hating of similar races for sure.
Yeah.
They're the best at hating other Asians.
Like that's like
Dude.
we hated Canadians type shit.
Well, but here's the thing though. Every race, you know what they say, familiarity breeds contempt. So,
Yeah.
white people hate white people, black people hate black people, Asian people talk shit about Asian
Whoever
people.
you share a border
right.
with, at least.
There it is. Yeah, right.
Well, I
Your
mean,
rivals.
yeah, but
Like fucking soccer teams and shit.
we all know white people are the most racist. Let's be fair.
Yo, this
I
is
think
my
you need to-
liberal correspondent.
Oh,
They made me that guy.
That's
They made me that guy, so I
No,
wear that shoe.
That actually brings up the next thing I was going to say.
Wear that shoe tied up to the top.
Pearl and her, again, ace up the sleeve. We're going to talk about that at some point. But there was two things. The prostitution discussion between DQ and Pearl, and I feel like you could give this very young man some incredible advice
about
on his
prostitution.
relationship. No, I was going through the list of.
Oh, my bad. I was like, wait a minute.
If you got any prostitution
First
tips,
of all,
you let
we
me
need
know.
intervention if we're dealing with
No, on his
prostitution.
relationship.
All right.
I'm happy
Okay.
with my relationship though.
Okay.
It's all free. There's full freedom.
Is something
like,
wrong with it?
No, like
How old are you? How old is
Okay.
she?
I'm 21. She's 19.
Okay.
All right.
We're 2 years apart. Yeah, I see the R right in your.
No. I'm here for it. Yeah. I need a little more info. How did you guys meet?
21 and 19. That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, nothing wrong. I'm good with it.
He's just already on guard.
Through social media, we did meet.
Okay.
We've been together 2.5 years already.
Also, she has an Instagram.
She has an
Fucker.
Instagram, yeah, but she has no post.
I know.
No post. We live together.
Wow. Oh, wow. Well, you got more game than I do. I couldn't live with a woman until I was in my 30s.
I'm waiting. I know there's a butt coming.
No, there's no buts. Did you eat lunch? I'm happy right now.
He likes this girl, and they live together.
No, but
21 to 19. Imagine
It's
that.
almost like there's information that that we
No,
don't have yet.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
otherwise he wouldn't have brought it up.
Nothing.
Genuinely, I'm happy now. I'm happy. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Like, of course, like any relationship is gonna have bricks in the road. Any fucking relationship.
Is there any arguments? Is there any arguments or issues that you can speak on that she wouldn't mind?
There's no argument.
Oh, that's the problem right there.
It's not a not. But
Let me stop you right there. That was the wrong question. Are there any subjects that she wouldn't mind? Gentlemen, let me make one
The
thing.
answer to that question is no.
Yeah, let me the answer to the question is no.
Structuring.
Let me make one thing crystal clear. You should never, and I mean never, ask your woman for permission to do anything. You understand that? Never ask your woman permission to do anything. You are the man. We as men, we have more inherent value than women. Would you like to know why?
No, I know why.
Well, because there are more of them than there are of us. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
They need to get their pick in order. They need to get their pick before it all goes out.
Yep.
They're all taken.
Yep.
So,
and at that point-
why'd you bring this up? What's the butt?
Yeah, because I think there's something that he is not telling us.
Not eat lunch today.
Okay.
What
Okay.
does that mean by that?
Okay.
Why didn't you eat lunch today?
Oh, no, that's just because I'm broke right now. I'm broke right now. What the fuck?
That's
And
not.
I didn't.
That's not
All right.
right. He's 21. He's supposed to be broke.
He probably doesn't want me to talk about it, I guess.
No, I'm not supposed to be relying on my
I
girl
don't
to
know
buy
if you
me
remember
fucking
what I
food.
mentioned.
Oh.
There it is. That's the right mindset. He said, I'm not supposed to be relying on my girlfriend to buy me food. That's the right mindset.
I'm not supposed to.
Right. Listen, a woman will, how can I put
Does
this?
she make more than you?
Like, yeah, 50 cents more.
Okay.
Oh,
Nah,
So they make, they make, they
Does
make
she work more hours than you?
If he makes, if
She
he
work
makes,
more hours.
if she makes 50 cents,
She doesn't make more than him. She makes more hourly, but he works more.
oh, he works.
oh, well, yeah. Well, there's the
Okay.
wage gap there right there.
Oh.
It's a wage gap. Yeah, we work
When
long.
does a girl's hypergamy get the best of her? So like, okay. If a
Right
girl-
around this age.
No, I'm saying okay. So if a girl makes like $40,000,
Mhm.
will she be happy with a guy that makes $40,000?
No,
What will she be happy with? 50, 60? Like where?
at least.
100.
At least. Yeah, at least.
Well, I know. I mean, 100 grand is.
No, they're like satisfactory, but like over more than 20K over her.
Right. You have to, yes. Yeah. Women never seek to, dude, women.
So how
women-
long does he have to get that like the dollars up?
But that's the thing. It's not about that. I'm the whole package. It's not about money. I'm more valued than
That boy say he's slanging down there. Okay.
my bank account says, you know?
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he thinks that way, but that's not that.
reality.
And, right, it's not, and this isn't a slight on you or your girl. It's just, and this is not an indictment on the female gender, but women are attracted to men of means, just like we're attracted to attractive women. One of the main differences between men and women is that men, we have no problem not even admitting, we have no problem telling people what our nature is. Girls are, oh, you just like her because she looks good. Yes, yes, we do, right?
She likes me because I have money. What's the problem?
Right, exactly. But as soon as a dude says, "Oh yeah, well you like that guy because he has money," no, it's not just that. Look, it's okay. I have no problem. Like seriously, I have no problem with gold diggers. If you want to be a gold digger, be a gold digger. If you married that guy because he's worth $3 million, I applaud you. Just make sure that you're 19 years old, 20 years old, young and hot, and probably virginal. That's a fair exchange.
Hold up your end of the bargain. You're saying.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You said virginal,
Virgin, no, didn't say virgin. There's no such thing as virgins.
But
but
Yeah.
virginal.
more so
Yeah, virginal
than
means
not.
low body count.
The new version.
All right, now come on, that's a lot to ask.
The new version today is under 5.
Yeah.
Yes, under five, but actually, no, I'm thinking it's under 10.
It's under 10.
I think it's under 10. I think it's 10 and under. Yes.
This goes to show that men really adapt to the
We do.
market. Because I feel like, 100 years ago, they'd be like 10. They'd be like, the guys today are like 10.
Dude, yeah, they cast her out of the village and burn her on the stake. Jesus Christ, how many men you sleep
The
with?
market. They're slaying.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's such a corny.
Oh, God.
I think that's such a corny question to ask.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy. Like like if that's gonna be one of the matters that make, because people play on a different part. Like now there's like this artist I just listened to the other day made a joke and he's like, I don't want no good girl. She needs some miles on that thing.
No, that's
And I said,
that's
cap.
ridiculous. Yeah,
That's not a long-term
well,
thing.
Here's the thing. Those kinds of girls, hoes, are great for short-term relationships, right?
Yeah.
They give up the butt
He's
easily.
doing it again, ladies. Let's talk about this.
They gave up.
Again.
Listen, hoes are great. They give up the butt easily, and they give up the butt. They suck your dick, and they're great in
Let
bed.
me ask
That's
you. Let
three-
me ask
that's
you. Let me
three
ask you.
reasons.
Hold on.
Let me ask you.
Let Pearl land.
I don't even know what I'm doing, but I guess I'm doing it.
Is
That's,
your girl a hoe?
no.
Oh shit.
Do you see how he said no
Uh-oh.
quickly? Ladies, this is what the men do. They'll say, "Oh, I want a girl with some miles on her." No, he
I didn't say
doesn't.
I didn't want to.
No, he doesn't.
No, ma'am, what I said was,
Last pod.
what I said was that on the contrary, there are two sides to look at it. Somebody said they don't want a good girl, they want somebody with miles, and then there's the people that want to say that there's.
How come
I
you
want a
only
more
rep for the other side that doesn't
Hold on.
represent you?
Wait. No.
Yeah.
There. Listen.
Facts.
Listen. I want to make something very clear. There is not a man on the face of the earth that has a shred of value that wants a girl with mileage.
Right.
Okay. That's just all there is to it. The only time you want a girl with mileage is when you're at the club because she's easier to bang, right? But if you're looking for a woman for a relationship, the less mileage, the better. I think you would
Honestly,
agree
I
with me.
don't like wearing a condom, so I don't like
less
miles.
mileage, the better. Exactly.
I don't like
Less mileage,
miles.
the better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
At this point.
Yeah.
I want to feel as comfortable as I will with this raw sex. Huh?
Real shit.
I
He's
agree
a
with
month
that.
away from red pilled, I think. He's
no.
the liberal correspondent. I'm gonna have to get a new one.
He's a month away from another baby or red pill. It's one or the other.
Oh, you got a kid?
It's one or the
I have a
other.
5-year-old. I'm 32.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not old.
One kid?
He's 32.
Yeah. What do you
What about
mean?
you?
I'm
Kid?
45,
You
man.
want no
I didn't
kids.
call him.
No kids.
No
What
kids.
about you?
21,
Kids?
yeah.
I mean, like I got 11 years on him. That's why.
Oh, got it.
Called him on that. Yeah, he's
Got it.
I wasn't
Okay.
saying it in a bad manner. I mean, everybody has kids.
No,
Not
I don't.
everybody.
No, not everybody has
Not-
kids.
Dick
But-
discipline. Dick discipline. Pull out game
100%.
strong.
That's what I'm
Hold on now. My pull-up game was strong.
Cap.
I just found confidence and complacency.
Bro, you got a 5-year-old, man.
That's 5 years of bad plug.
I love it.
That's,
Listen, if you guys never had pregnant pussy, it's fire. All right, you guys
Whoa.
that's a whole nother subject. Yeah, that's another talking point.
listen out.
Pregnant pussy.
Listen now, he's
all right. Hopefully on an unrelated topic.
Wait, hold on. Why do you think he's going to get red pilled?
Because I'm not used to change his mind on things.
and it's been
Okay.
rather quick conversion.
And yeah.
What have I changed my mind on?
You're like, yeah, you're right. Bitches don't need mileage.
This is what they do, ladies.
Right?
No. That is not what they do. The friend that told you they need a girl with mileage, that is the gross
I'm
outlier.
saying this is what guys do. Guys will say, "Oh, I don't mind the fat chicks. I don't mind the girls with the mileage. They don't mind this because they're trying to sleep with you."
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Or
Okay.
they're trying to,
Got
like,
it.
make sure they can broaden the market if they ever
Got
want to
it.
go that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they don't want to piss off any girls, so they'll say this. But then you're like, "Well, is your girl a hoe?" No. Is your girl fat? No.
But I had a lot of
You
great
got it.
time with hoes and miles,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
You didn't wife
Which
any
is
of them.
fine, but she didn't.
And if I didn't have those, I wouldn't know how valuable the one that I have now is.
There you go.
You gotta
That's how you
live
do
it
it.
Which just goes back to
So
the
ladies,
point, which
you may not be the one, but you're gonna be a one.
A1. Yeah, I tell guys all the time, man.
Make sure you're gonna be meaningful regardless. And if you have value in yourself and you know your place, you play it.
Yeah.
If you're a shortstop, be a shortstop. Not everybody's a home run.
Facts.
I don't know what that has to do with relationships, but okay.
Know what you are. You say know your self-awareness.
You're not worthy of an actual relationship. Just be fodder for others, man.
Be self-aware.
Like, come on, some
You
people.
know you gotta get your shit together. Stop trying to make him
Yo,
wife you.
Some girls are happy side chicks. I mean, they don't. That's not their first choice, but like.
No,
they
being
got-
well, here's the thing: the guy that.
a concubine. Yeah.
But right, the guy that they're being a side chick to, that's the guy they really want to be with. Because I've had many side chicks. Side chicks never want to be the side chicks forever. At some point in time, they will try to throw salt in your
They
game.
try to get promoted.
Calling your phone in the middle of the night when they know your girl's going to be there, like Brittany Renner was talking about the other day. Just understand that there has to be checks and balances, to be sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair. Well, now if we were to touch in the prostitution discussion, I'm curious to hear DQ's case and
On why we should legalize it?
Why do you think
is
prostitution's
that how you
allowed?
feel? I mean, that's what you said.
I think it should be legalized.
You didn't specify legality.
Why do I think prostitution should be allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did I say that?
I'm going to say it. I think prostitution, listen, check this out.
Wow.
I think prostitution should be legal. If prostitution were legal, women would have to get their shit together. Because why do we talk to women ever? Because we want to fuck them, right? We go through all the, dude, we gotta look good, smell good, have a great job, have good game and all that other kind of stuff. But here's the thing. We got a lot of girls out there. Most girls really ain't shit. And they get all of this value for just the vagina. If prostitution were legal, girls would have to get thinner. They'd have to learn how to cook. They'd have to learn how to clean. Because in order to get with you, now you've got to bring value.
Yeah.
If a guy can just go off and just buy sex, what do we need to holler at? What do we need to holler at girls for, right? This is exactly why why do you think American women in particular are so averse to the idea of legalizing prostitution? Because if we legalize it, the jig is up.
Fucked.
You can you can no longer just get shit for free because you're 19 and you look good and you have an Instagram, you're an Instagram model, with your cheeks hanging out on somebody's yacht. No, man, you have to actually bring value in order to get that commitment.
And I think, honestly, sincerely, prostitution is sex workers today.
Real shit.
And sex
That's
workers
exactly
are
what it is.
prostituting. So at the end of the day, your
the
OnlyFans,
definition.
That's sex work. OnlyFans. If you're an OnlyFans
Yeah.
creator, that's sex work.
That's modern day prostitution.
it's prostitution, baby.
That's
Honestly,
e-prostitution.
I'm with
That's
it.
what it is.
honestly, okay, I have two sides.
You paying for the pussy.
One side, I don't. It's like when you legalize degeneracy, there will be more of it. However,
Oregon.
There's not degeneracy now.
however,
Talk to me.
Right.
however,
Talk
it
to
is the world's oldest profession, and somebody's got to do it.
Exactly. Oh, there it is. He's like, not be you.
Was
I
Won't
would
be you.
want anyone I love to do it, but it's like,
It's a
okay,
dirty job.
it's like, okay, the girls that was on the show with the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
It's like they're already on OnlyFans. You might as well just go further, girl.
You might as
Like,
well.
You might as well go get that bag, get as much money as you can.
Yep.
Like, because at this point you're already on the internet.
Yep.
Now, I don't say this with like happiness,
Right.
but it's like the more and more single, sexless men there are,
Mhm.
somebody's got to do it.
That's
It
right.
won't be me.
I'll tell you this though, sex work, OnlyFans, porn stars, sex workers literally save lives. Can you imagine if there were no, seriously, think about this.
Framing.
Can you imagine if there were no such thing as pornography or sex work? What would happen? The 80 to 90% of men that aren't having sex would revolt against the top 10% of men.
World War III
Okay?
would happen.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, this is if men didn't have these outlets, because there are a lot of sexless men in the West, if there was no way for them to get their rocks off, it would be a very bad place. I am not kidding.
Hey man, honestly,
Sex work saves lives, y'all.
porn
Yeah.
was a big part of my life when I was young.
When you were
Your
young.
house is developed.
Shout out,
With porn.
shout outs to Cherokee Diaz, Jada Fire. You guys got me through a lot of hard times in life. I appreciate y'all.
Literally.
Oh, okay.
Bang Bros, you guys are great. But sincerely, I feel like porn plays a big negative role when it becomes to relationships, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I feel like let's be vulnerable here. There was a
I'm not
time.
doing that.
No,
I
fuck
know,
that.
there was a time in my life where
like it.
I felt like watching porn was affecting my intimacy
It
level,
does.
right? And I didn't realize it until I looked at like what's going on. Like, I'm turned on, I'm there, but it's just not the same. And this is like, maybe you need to cut back on the porn.
You're desensitizing yourself.
Yeah, and that's happened for real, sincerely in past relationships. And then I had to realize, like, it's not what I was cracked up to be. getting head's way better than a hand job.
I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. No, I understand. He's right.
Yeah, he is right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what?
I will listen. I will say this: pornography. Pornography is closer to reality than romantic comedies.
Yeah. Fuck.
Pornography is closer to reality than pornography. Yes, pornography, it's exaggerated and all that, but it's a hell of a lot more realistic than When Harry Met Sally or The Notebook or, Titanic
Waiting a
or
year.
some shit like that.
Especially today where everything's so transactional.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well,
Sex
wait,
is
hold on.
transaction.
Yes, listen, relationships. Relationships.
I said, speak for yourself, or you guys.
but no, please let us know. I want to hear what you have to say.
You said sex is transactional.
No, I said today, especially when everything is so
No,
transactional.
yeah.
Everything is
Yeah,
transactional.
so basically, the reality of somebody saying that, yo, this is just sex for sex versus saying, oh my gosh, look at that romance comedy and love. It's
Yeah.
like, it's way more easy to say, like, yeah, that's reality for sure. People just fucking to fuck versus some people falling into love and chasing this guy across the world. And that's not happening. I'm not putting that much in time. And for somebody that's not putting time in me because that transaction doesn't work out.
Oh boy, oh man, yeah, you're gonna get red pilled here real quick.
This is
I think
comments exactly this one.
Yeah.
Just
Wait,
another
Relationships. Hold on, time out. Relationships are 1,000% transactional. Do you believe in unconditional love?
Oh, he's in
No.
the corner.
That's a yes if you're hesitating. Understand this, guys. Understand this. I don't want you guys to
I
listen
think,
very.
condition, unconditioned, yeah.
There is no such thing as unconditional love. Stay with me. Stay with me. If women really loved men unconditionally, like no matter what, the best genes would be bred out of existence within 2 or 3 generations. Why? Because once a woman falls in love with you and she loves you unconditionally, you don't have any reason to stay motivated.
Lose your job for too long. We're
There it is.
Okay, baby.
There it is. That's it.
gone.
That's it.
I don't say that.
Women
I
would
could-
stay
I
with
could cap
bums.
I could cap right now and
But-
say it, but it's just true.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't.
there's a caveat to that. If a man loses his job, a woman's not just going to leave. She'll give you time to get your shit together.
exactly.
But if you don't show the resolve to get off your now, listen, a woman will let you.
If he's looking for a job,
Right,
he might
listen,
say
a woman will let you. Like a woman will let you, blow off some steam, frustration. But if you don't show the resolve necessary to get back out there, yeah, she has every right. She has every right to leave your ass.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Donovan.
Real
Thank
shit.
you. He's with ladies.
I'm all
That
for
is-
lazy motherfuckers
The
not getting
unemployed
shit.
period is a testing period. That's a testing period.
Excuse my
for
French. I'm sorry,
how
but
you- how you react to losing your shit and getting it back together.
Yep. Yep.
Like that's
at-
exactly what it is. I've been through it myself.
You know,
It happens.
And
It
this is
fucking
the
happens.
one. This is the one thing that like women will say about the red pill that like they shit on us for having high standards. They have no problem with us leaving bums.
Nope.
They have
No.
no problem.
No
They
problem.
encourage it
Yep.
from the horse's mouth.
Leave the bums. Leave the hoes.
Nah, man, somebody's
like
got to
you-
ride it out with the dude through the hard time.
No.
Fuck
There's a
that.
difference
No,
between
no,
a bum.
that.
No,
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 excuse my friend.
no, hold on. He said somebody's got to write it out. And I listen, bruh. I agree with you. That
The
ain't-
whales.
no, listen,
Yeah, you got it.
Ain't happening. That's another good point. Any woman that stays with a bum is simply a woman without options. Just like a man
Yeah.
who has a whale for a girlfriend doesn't have
No
options.
Let me get y'all definition of a bum, Luke.
Of a bum, someone who's not pulling their own weight, probably not making any impact on other people's lives or
Cool.
making money.
My definition of a bum is somebody that's been shown that they're not doing shit and continue to not do shit.
Look, check this out. Here's how this goes. Describing a bum is like pornography. Porter Justice Stewart back in 1954 said, I can't objectively say what porn is or isn't, but I know it when I see it.
Right. You got it. He got it on the
That's
fucking.
it.
I
Like,
mean,
say
yeah.
you're
So
25, you're still living at your parents' house.
Yeah.
You don't have money to take me on a date.
I know it when I see it. I know it when I see it. Same thing with hoes, man. Like,
exactly, that's bigger problems than financial. Like I feel like people limit bum to just financial, and honestly, these are all things that this person is a broken spirited person. This is a
it ain't
infectious.
No. If you're broke, I don't care how good of a person you are.
There are bums with money. Bum is the mentality.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Right.
no.
Hold on. Bum might be a mentality, but guess what? If it's a bum with money, he still gets bitches.
No, yeah.
That's just real shit.
And how
Short term
bummy is he,
bitches
huh?
though.
That's real shit. Yeah, right. How bum you getting?
That bum
Look at the NBA. Like it's like 90% get divorced like within 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because they're stupid.
No,
That's because they're
that's what
stupid
I'm
enough.
saying. They're not all of them, but a lot of them are bums with money. It's like the ones that get money quick.
They
They
blow
lose
it.
it quick.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
They get bitches for the time being.
Yep.
The sooner the money.
As soon as the money goes, so
Shut up,
bitches.
man. You're
And
right.
that's the thing. Like
No.
like a guy that works in like corporate America, he could lose his job. He'll figure it out.
Yep.
But it's like the guys that get rich quick. just
Athletes, yeah. They can't do anything.
They blow it.
Like they're just bums
What
with
is it?
money, and like
It's
the women.
80% of athletes, right? That go broke by the time they're like what 50.
It's like 75% of athletes go broke. I think within 5 years of.
That's
Yeah, they're bums with money.
Yep.
exactly.
They got money. They'll get bitches for the time.
I think they're doing better though. Those numbers are gonna change in the next 5 years.
I
With
agree.
social
I think
media,
it's
Those numbers
not
are gonna
only,
change in 5 years.
not only that. Look at the salaries now. Like
Oh my
it's
God.
like, dude, we got guys making 50. Dude, Patrick Mahomes makes $45 million a year.
For a 7-year
what's
contract.
his name? Yeah. Deshaun Watson got $230
You
million
gotta break the
guaranteed.
rein. It's just going crazy right now.
Yeah.
He could get injured. He could get injured.
Yeah,
Still
but
get that
that's a
money.
guarantee. That
But the
230
guarantee,
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
like you
Yeah.
said,
Getting that money.
the guarantee money is so high now. It's like
It's hard to go broke.
Yeah.
It's hard to go broke, man. And now, and just like you said, with social media,
Yeah, man.
and if you're an athlete, now you have notoriety. And let's just say that you're an athlete who did well for himself. And let's just say you lose all your money. You start a podcast, everybody already knows who you are. Not that would ever get you back to that level, but I agree with you. It's much harder to go broke as a professional athlete these days.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s and 90s,
financial education is on an all-time high as much. People are becoming way more aware about different financial streams.
and
Like,
all the leagues are teaching guys now.
average
exactly.
person have $500 in savings. It's like it doesn't
Average,
matter.
yeah.
It's like it doesn't even matter how much education you give people. They
People are just. They
Well,
no, but the average, whatever that stat comes from, I don't know if that's even true. But $500 savings or not, I'm pretty sure there's more people concerned about increasing that 500 than there was before.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, absolutely. I mean,
No, that's for
everybody
sure.
I feel like should
that's
have
for
the
sure.
drive to
Totally
increase their.
But more people are concerned about creating YouTube
Maybe-
pages,
maybe men.
investing in stocks,
Women's
crypto,
definitely getting-
real estate.
Not maybe men, women. No, it's like
Yeah, women
Yeah,
are like,
dude, bitches stay broke. The average
No,
net worth of a woman is $6. Real shit.
I'm telling you.
Women
broke as
is
fuck.
women's pretty much like prayer is hoping that their man gets rich.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Finding a rich.
Well, and that's what it should be, right? That's what. Yeah, that's what it should be. Ladies, get married young. The 19-year-old chick that was hitting on me on the yacht yesterday, I tell her all the time, find a husband. She's like, why? I said, because you're young and attractive. She didn't graduate high school, so she's young, dumb, and attractive. She needs to get married as soon as possible. Her ass is, dude, I'm more than twice her age. She's chasing after me. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know I have a girlfriend. Ladies, get fucking married.
They like that though.
Facts.
They love that. They see that you have
good chase.
commitment. You have something to lose. They all
Having a
women
Porsche
want a
doesn't
man
hurt
that
either.
has something. To
All right.
You gotta have something.
I think
And at the end of the day, if it's gotta be somebody else's man, they'll go for it.
I think it's also like as girls we like to feel like we got the guy.
Yeah,
So it's
Even
like,
if it's a piece of him.
like a cat.
yeah, it's like,
even
it's
if
like
it's for a
women,
piece-
women like we like to chase.
It's a
But
hunt.
It doesn't necessarily need to be like a whole girlfriend.
Sure,
But like
sure.
girls like guys that we feel like we got.
Not only that, girls, the reason why girls like the chase, it's because they want to. See, here's the thing. This is
feel
where.
like we've earned it.
Yeah, that too. But the guys who give women commitment so quick, like a guy who wants to make a woman his girlfriend after a week of dating is like a girl fucking a dude on the first date, right?
Yeah.
He gave her that commitment. But girls like the chase because they want to know it's worth something. Because if you were so easy to get, they're like, okay, well, he wants to commit to me after a week. He's probably not worth shit. That's why girls like the chase.
Because your mind is like, well, why?
Yeah, like why is he committing so
Why would
quick?
he
Yeah,
wanna commit to me
Yeah.
so quick?
yeah.
Like,
He doesn't know anything about me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want
Because you're-
to put a ring on my finger?
because-
You've known me for a week.
Ma'am, the way you did your thing down there, I've never felt it before. I gotta marry
That's the other
you.
side.
That's a very, very, very bad reason.
Exactly.
But that's
The better-
reality.
The better she
That's
is
exactly
down
what's
there-
happening.
Listen,
a lot
the
of
better
people are
she is
not
down there, the
experienced.
worse they are up here.
Did not have an
That brain
experience.
is not as good as this brain.
When you don't when you don't have a lot of experience with a lot of mileage women, the first mileage woman you come across, your wife.
Yeah, there are not a lot of low
Beta.
mileage wives out there. Yeah, you don't wife low or high mileage women. You don't. Getting married today is a fucking mistake.
How honest
lottery.
are you about your body count?
Oh, she should lie her ass off.
Right. So how will you ever really know?
And I'll tell you,
No?
you walk right into it. You don't know, you observe. And that's where the experience comes from. When you deal, and I tell guys this all the time, you should not even think about getting into a long-term relationship until you're at least 35 years old and have fucked at least 35 women. Because if you don't have experience with women, you can't identify hoes. Hoes love dudes Hoes love dudes who are clueless about women, especially dudes with money. Dudes, it's funny when nerds get rich, these crypto guys, girls love those guys because they know that they don't know anything about women. They finesse those dudes. You don't become a ladies' man, you become a mark.
Yeah. Yeah, simple as that. And then you become a warning, a hazard.
Oh, a cautionary tale.
Yeah, right,
when he
exactly.
jumps off the building when midnight crashes and his girlfriend, Molly leaves. Oh my God, I thought she was the one. She told me she loved me. Yeah,
Mysteriously drowns in a bathtub. And
yeah.
Well, a lot of my material thus far has been sacrificing Sir DQ, so I'm a little bit caught in the headlights. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the sliding scale of value, because this is kind of only starting to really dawn on me recently. Honestly, I've gone into this scene a little bit and learned a lot of things already. I've learned from some interesting people and read a couple interesting books, but the short amount of time that I've met you and how many different things that you said and made me go, oh shit, was pretty profound.
Yeah.
But can you explain, I guess, just the sliding scale of value for men and women and how you perceive that?
Yeah. A woman's primary agency is her physical attractiveness. It's youth and beauty. The younger you are, the more attractive you are, the higher sexual market value that you have. But here's the problem. Here's where the sliding scale comes in. Women always make the egregious mistake of mistaking relationship market value or sexual market value for relationship market value. Okay, so the guy with the Lamborghini smashed you last week. She thinks that he wants to wife her up. Right. She smashed 10 guys with 10 Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all that, boat trips and yachts and all that. You have high sexual market value, but you have very low relationship market value. Here's another thing. Women, the higher, and this is today, in 2023, the higher a woman's sexual market value is, the lower her relationship market value is. And it's because they are literally given everything simply because they're attractive.
What about Lori Harvey?
Lori Harvey is the next. Lori Harvey she's going to buy a dog and die alone. She is going down the same route that Superhead went. She's going down the same route as Brittany Renner went, and she is the next Brittany Renner. Lori Harvey has fucked every rapper, actor, ass nigga there is, and she will not settle down. Michael B. Jordan wanted to wife her up. She decided she didn't want to because she wasn't ready yet. She's 25 and she is a bad bitch. Make no mistake. She will get pounded out. Please believe. But she will be the next Brittany Renner because she simply will not settle down. This is the time Lori Harvey's value.
Saw that she got with supposedly.
Yeah, some rapper.
No, not actor. Guy Damon Idris, the guy that's from.
She got rid of him already? Oh,
she's
2 days ago.
Yeah, they just got with him. I was like, God damn, she moves.
Well,
She's a hoe.
I mean,
A good-looking hoe.
Well, you would be surprised the level of guy that hoes, even after they've done all this stuff, can still get commitment to. But the issue, I've seen with girls on the show and just is that they never are happy and satisfied.
Right.
So it's
Why
now.
is that?
Right. Well, because it's once a girl's been on a certain level, anything lower than it, it's we compare.
That's exactly right.
And so that's why Rollo always
Harrison is the stealer of joy.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. But women, I just think we're more prone to it where, a guy, if he gets a girl out of his league, he's like, she was kind of out of my league anyway. But girls,
There is no woman is ever out of a man's league. Yeah. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a woman who's out of a man's league. I don't care what anybody says.
And once you put that mindset into your head, you already lost, brother.
Well, it's not a mindset.
I mean, there are some women, bro. There's some women. Billionaire women. Ex-wives of billionaires. Jeff Bezos' wife.
A bum. He pulls a 9. He knows when that girl goes to college.
Hold on. If he's a bum, he shouldn't be able to pull the 9. You understand what I mean?
So now she's the bum.
That's the thing. If she really were out of his league, then he would not be able to pull.
But I'm saying, guys talk. I've heard guys talk about this where they'll have a girl, but they know, as soon as she gets into the other pool, she's gonna go, because
that's insecurity.
I mean,
I wouldn't say that's insecurity.
No, I'm saying if a girl's in high school, right, and she's dating the guy that makes $12 an hour, right? Okay, yeah. and she's at 8 or 9, and she moves into the city, she's leaving him. Okay, but the guys understand that. That's what I'm saying. The women, it's not the same.
No, there is no woman that is ever out of a man's league. Men, we are capable of. Look, I don't care. The only time that's really true.
Vice versa, like on both that. Like there's people that are out.
I disagree. I think the only time it applies is if you're like a Stephen Hawking. Oh, wait a minute, he got pussy too before he died.
He had an affair.
Vern Troyer, mini-me, was pulling bitches. Listen, gentlemen, there is no such thing as a woman who is out of your league. I don't care how ugly. Well, I don't. Now here's the thing. You can't have this. Now Pearl's right. You can't have this mentality and be a bum. You can't be like, well, shit, I live at home with my mama, and I got 3 baby mamas, but ain't no bitch out of my league. Nah, my nigga, you ain't in the league.
You playing a whole nother game, brother. Playing yourself.
The difference is that the men will know that they're not in the league because like reality will hit them, where women it won't.
Sure.
So is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Yep, that's exactly what I mean.
Because I mean, there would have to be some degree of that if hypergamy is a concept that functions in reality.
I mean, you can't even argue hypergamy isn't real when women only swipe right 5% of the time on dating apps.
Exactly.
Who the hell denies hypergamy?
So, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Any woman that's on a dating app, huh?
We gotta find it out.
Hypergamy, it's real simple. A woman will consolidate on the highest value men available to them, okay? So if she's dating guy A and guy B looks better or he fucks better, and again, value encompasses many things, has more money, if he shows interest in her, she is going to make herself available to him.
Right.
Yep. That's what hypergamy is. Women don't fuck down. They don't date down. They don't marry down.
Yeah, basically
they fuck up.
Women date up, men date down.
No, and that's one of the many problems.
They succumb themselves to dating lower.
Yeah, I mean the
man's gonna take the woman that doesn't make as much, doesn't have the much mindset to carry out a certain thing.
That's what a beta will take.
And a woman's gonna date the man that doesn't look the best and doesn't have as much because he has the money.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, I hear what you're saying. It's not. It's a little more nuanced than that. But you're right. I mean, it's give and take. There are costs and benefits.
I think
just like you said, just like you were saying. If the hotter the girl, you're gonna have to listen. You're gonna have to deal with dudes hitting on her. Yeah. By the same token, if
that shit turns on some guys.
Well, no. That does not turn. It turns girls on when girls hit on. It turns girls on when girls hit on their man. It does not turn on men when they hit on your girl. Now, I don't get mad. I don't get mad at the dude. I was actually didn't I tell you?
Makes you feel like you still got it. You got something that's wanted out there.
No, that's female speak. We don't need the validation of the world to know we have a good woman. Thanks. Women, on the other hand, they need other people to sign off. If a woman is dating a guy who she thinks is the best looking guy, he's hot, this and that. If her friends don't indirectly sign off on that, if her friends don't flirt with him, or he's hot, then now she's starting to think, is he really as attractive as he is?
It don't matter. It's her only comeback. Is that, well, bitch, he got money. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, it's a hive mind. Women need each other. Like, if you had a girl that you really loved, you don't need me to tell you she's a good woman. You know
love
she's
her
a good
already,
woman. Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you love her already.
But girls, they need other women to indirectly sign off. You want to know why? Because women inherently do not trust their own judgment, which is why they rely on the hive mind to tell me how my guy is.
Bam.
See, this is what I mean.
Gem.
Crazy right there.
You a jeweler with all them gems, boy? You a jeweler?
Guy, listen to this.
And went through an alley and he dunked it. How you and dunked it? Crazy.
Say again?
Why is that?
Why is what?
Like, why do we? Because that's so true. If I'm like seeing a guy and my friends are kind of like,
It gives
I'm
you
like,
an ick.
You know, that's not even an ick. I'm like, oh, did I miss something here?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, yeah.
And so
It's
why?
because you don't trust your own judgment.
Yeah, like,
That's it. That's the reason.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's because women inherently don't.
No,
trust
you don't
their
like.
own
Well,
judgment.
why don't we trust her?
I don't know. I think it's
Because
a natural thing.
society likes to make it seem like women are emotionally, mentally unstable a lot.
Oh no, women are mentally unstable, fam.
Society tries to make it seem that men are emotionally unstable.
Well, here's the thing. We say all the time, and we'll get back to that. Women, I want him to be vulnerable. I want him to be emotional. No, emotional men shoot up schools. Emotional men go to the mall and shoot up the mall, right?
Yep.
But men who are stoic, men who understand they have options, okay, the sun will shine another day. Those are the guys. The red pill saves the lives of both men and women.
Facts.
If I'm telling you, if you're a man and you're too emotional, you'll fuck around and do some shit. That's how he is. Elliot Rodger, Alec Manassian, all emotional men, all vulnerable. They all went fucking crazy and killed a bunch of people.
That's what happens, bro. Men
Bullshit.
Who are these guys you said? Sound like white
Dude,
men.
They all,
yes,
they're white
yes.
men. They're majority
So
white men.
Elliot Rodger, the guy back in 2014, the Isla Vista, he was a virgin, and he was a rich kid, but he was a virgin, and so he could not understand why girls wouldn't fuck him. So he grabbed the knife, stabbed a bunch of people, killed 6 people. Sung Wee Cho, the Virginia Tech shooter, same deal, killed 32 people because he wasn't getting laid.
That's something needs to be attended at home.
Like,
Yeah, but here's the
prostitution. Prostitution. Somebody has to do it.
Single mother homes.
Yes,
I'm curious. I would guess that there's gonna be some link.
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cruz,
Single mother home.
single mother home. Alec Manassian, single mother home. Alec Manassian up in Toronto, he was an incel. He ran over 10 people. He ran over 10 women in a bus. Yeah,
And that's the thing. Like,
Incels.
well, women, especially like single mothers, they really don't think they need men.
No,
And
they
then it's like then you're not watching your kid shoots up a school one day, or
Right.
Exactly right.
your kid's out here causing havoc.
Yeah.
And like we have no idea.
No.
We're like clueless. We're like, no.
Yeah.
You want to know why
Single
single
moms,
mothers?
single
The reason why dudes with single mothers get in trouble so much is because they take their cues from their mother. Mothers are emotional. They're women, right? I was primarily raised by a single mother. That's why I have temper and emotional problems. No, that's not her fault. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, that was the reason. But it would be disingenuous of me to say that me being raised essentially by a woman who was just emotional all the time didn't play some role in maybe influencing my behavior and my decision-making process. I'm 45 years old, and I'm just now getting a hold of my temper problem 4 felonies later. That's just how it goes, man. I'm fortunate that I'm sitting here right now, but you're right. Here's another thing. Single mothers create the men they complain about. That's the real problem.
Bam, on the nose.
Yeah. Man, sometimes listen here, single mothers. All right, I know you guys all have different perspectives. Don't let these guys discourage you, okay? You are a trying woman. You keep on trying. And you try to figure it out, and your Prince Charming is gonna come if you get your shit together.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah,
ladies,
don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
Wait.
Like a trigger.
Sir. Are you dating a single mother?
No.
See, this is what
Remember.
men do. This is what they do. He's just trying to keep his options open.
He said, ladies, y'all beautiful.
Yeah. This
Y'all
is why
beautiful.
this is the Derek Jackson of the podcast. ladies, most of y'all, there isn't anyone coming.
There is no Prince
You're
Charming
probably
coming.
gonna die alone.
Yep.
And your kids
You're gonna
probably
have cats.
messed up and
Yep.
possibly hate you.
There he goes.
And this is why I say that I believe
disagree.
that Hugh is going to get red pilled because he's, I think, one of those examples of someone who just fell into the typical,
We all did. Like,
Yeah.
we all did. Like, dude,
Everybody
he wasn't
gets
here when he
converted.
heard my story. Right?
That's what
Oh,
the change was.
no.
like,
Sure.
dude, oh my God.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that story helped me a lot too because you've obviously gone through insane shit.
Yeah.
And the fact that you qualify that you still, put that girl in that position in your mind and
Yeah.
that helps you maneuver your other relationships.
Absolutely.
I that gave me like a euphoric relief for my past relationships because I feel like I kind of have obviously nowhere similar,
Well, you know.
but definitely that one who I kind of referenced too much in my
Yeah,
head, and
yeah.
now I have like a direction.
And
to
you
take
will
that.
never have a good. And I said it before. You guys heard it.
Yeah.
And I'll say it for you too. The best relationship a man will ever be in can never, ever, ever be with the woman he loves the most. My girl, I love her to the moon and back. There is nothing I would not do for her. I would fight and die for her. I would protect her with my life. She is maybe the 4th or 5th woman she is maybe number 4 or 5 on the list. It is what it is.
And that's exactly what you said that made me start thinking about.
Yeah.
things like
Do
that.
you feel like the older you get, the less you can fall in love?
I think the more
Like the
it's-
less like deep you can
Deep, yeah. That's
Because I've just noticed when I ask men who they love the most, it seems to be, and actually women semi too, but men especially, it seems to be like a high school girlfriend.
it's experience. That's really what it is.
Yeah,
Because
less,
you're
less head over heels. You'll be more grounded by experience.
well, not only that, let's say a 35-year-old who's never gotten laid gets laid. Guess what? He's going to love that woman the most. If the guy is 55 years old and he gets laid, he is absolutely going
Right.
to love her.
oh my God.
So
Well, maybe not age, but yeah, experience. Like it seems like the first one or like first couple, like men just seem to have a deeper love for her in general?
Here's the deal, man. You can either understand women or you can love them, but you can rarely do both. If you understand women, you know you cannot love them, at least the way love is described. Right. I use the word love when I talk about my girl because I do whatever the definition of love is. But at the end of the day, man, I understand her. People say all the time, Donovan, do you trust Devin? I tell them I trust Devin to be a woman. What that means is that if she had a chance to cheat on me and she knew I wouldn't find out, she absolutely would. And you have to understand this too. And a lot of guys lose their shit over this. Your woman is not going to stop being attracted to other men. Even she could love you to the moon and back. Yeah. She's not going to stop being attracted to other men, just like we don't stop being attracted to other women. So it is your job as a man. It is your job as a man. There are many things that women need to be protected from, right? But the thing that they need to be protected from in relationships the most is from themselves. If you do not protect your woman from herself, your relationship is over.
Do you feel like, so I've said this on a podcast before, that I feel like something that made the cheating conversation more palatable for me was thinking, because everyone always be like, your dad cheats, da, 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 da. But I was thinking like, okay, if my dad was in Tiger Woods' position and he had models waiting for him every day when he got home,
what do you think he'd do?
Yeah, it would be very difficult for him to turn that down every day for 40 years.
And here's the thing.
So for women, it's like if a girl's in a position where super high value men are hitting on her all the time, it's gonna, even if she really loves the guy, it's gonna be really hard for her to turn that down.
Right.
Even if she's super, so it's like on both ends, there's people that maybe avoid those situations because they know that. But that's why Instagram is like so deadly almost for women.
Oh my God.
In relationships, because it's like at any time the guy, a high value guy could message her. So in a way,
anytime.
Yeah. And so in a way, that's like the equivalent of a man having a bus full of models.
There you go.
Waiting for him.
That's a very good analogy. People say all the time, if he loves you, he won't cheat. No, if he loves you, he won't find out. Yeah. You won't find out he cheated. Then people say, well, if she loves you, she wouldn't cheat. No, if she loves you, she would not put herself in position to cheat. There's a very big difference. Very big difference in disparity there.
I think one of the greatest things that you've actually provided,
like his style,
appreciate it.
Thus far, is like your prerequisites when you're vetting a woman.
Yeah.
So, for example, not being on Instagram.
Yes. Well, I'll put it to you this way. The only prerequisites I have for being interested in a relationship, you got to be fit, feminine, and friendly. That gets you in the door.
3 Fs.
Right. And faithful. I think I added a 4th one. But
4 Fs.
Yeah. But here's
fucking. You gotta be fucking.
Oh my God! Yeah, fit, friendly, faithful, and fucking. My man. Okay, we got the 5 Fs. I like that. But you can never. And I tell guys this all the time. Some guys will call into my show, Donovan, I got this girlfriend and I told her to get off Instagram and she told me no. Or Donovan, I got this girlfriend. I told her to get off Instagram. She says, well, you have to get off Instagram too. No. The number one thing men do to fuck up relationships is the angle for relationship first. In other words, they ask the girl to be their girlfriend first. The reason why that is deadly to relationships is when you ask a woman to be your girlfriend, you are directly and indirectly telling her that she has satisfied all of the requirements necessary to secure your commitment, at which point she doesn't think she has to change. So when you tell her, get rid of your Instagram, she's going to be like, fuck you. You asked me to be your girlfriend, and now you want to add additional conditions? Instead, you wait for her to angle for the relationship first. Number one, never ever say yes the first time a girl asks you to be your boyfriend. That's the first thing. You wait at least 2 or 3 more times. Make her ask you 2, 3 more times. Every time she asks you, you don't want to be in a relationship with a guy like me. Why is that? Drop it. She does it again. I'm telling you, you do not want to be in a relationship with a guy like me. Why not? Because being in a relationship with me is very different from fucking me. Drop it. She's going to come at you a 3rd time. She's going to say, hey, like, what is this? Why is it you don't think I don't want to be in a relationship with a guy like you? Then you ask her, do you really want to know what it's like to be in a relationship with a guy like me? She says, yes. Are you sure? Yes. Fucking tell me. I look her right in the eye and I say, unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. And I shut the fuck up. 11 times out of 10, she's going to go, ooh. Because guess what? Of course she's fucking other guys, and I don't give a damn because I haven't committed to her. But what I did is I just sent a message that if you are in a relationship with me, I have just indirectly communicated to you that there is going to be transparency, which begins and ends with the phone. So then she'll ask you, okay, all right, she passes the phone test. Plus, she'll come at you again, right?
What is passing the phone test?
She gives you the phone.
She unlocks it. She unlocks the phone. She gives it to you. You don't find out, and you know she's hidden all the dicks that she's fucking. Girls are always fucking 2 or 3 guys. That's just how it is. So the next time she comes at you, she's gonna, if she likes you enough, she'll stop fucking all the other guys. Because if a girl really likes you, she'll stop fucking other guys in order to be with you because she knows that you're gonna ask to see that phone. So she passes the phone test. She says, "Okay, so can I be your girlfriend now?" You say, "Well, wait a minute. You just passed the phone test." She says, "Yeah. Well, what do you think?" You tell her, "Well, that's a start." "What do you mean that's a start?" "Funny you should ask."
And there you go.
"Funny you should ask." "Ask me what? What are the requirements?" "Well, listen, I'm not going to tell you what the requirements are, but I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't commit to women who go to bars or clubs. I don't commit to women on social media, and I don't commit to women who travel alone. Are you telling me I can't have social media? That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that you can either be on social media or be in a relationship with me, but you can't have both. Are you telling me I can't travel alone? I am not your father, and I am not going to tell you what you can and can't do. But if you do travel alone, you are essentially dumping me. Why? Because you just made yourself into the kind of woman I don't commit to. That's how this is how you establish boundaries and expectations right from the start. And the rest is history. My girlfriend, I actually showed her, my girlfriend, what she does, she checks in. We have a Life 360. Anytime she goes anywhere, she checks in. I know where she is, what she's doing. We have cameras all over the house. She did this actually before we got together because she wanted my commitment.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
It's real shit.
I ain't gonna lie, brother.
Converted. Just like that. Just
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna lie. This sounds like the thread line of an insecure man.
Oh, this is funny. Did you say threat?
Thread line.
Oh no, I'm not insecure at all. I'm very secure.
It's just knowing what you
Why
want.
does it sound insecure?
point.
No, this is, I mean, it's like people would hear that and they would think that. But here's the deal. Why in the world would I allow my woman to put herself in positions to cheat on me, right? People, well, I want to go to the club. Don't go to the club. You don't trust me. Are you serious? You're gonna go to a building full of guys where there's alcohol and they're all trying to get at you. But you want me to trust you? Here's another thing. You should never, people say this all the time. Well, I'll trust someone until they give me reason not to. Bullshit. Your woman has to earn your trust every single day. And when the clock strikes midnight, it goes right back to zero.
I have a question. Did you ever go to a club with her?
No. You want to know why?
Why?
Situation. A bar or club, right? You take a girl to the bar. Go, yeah, I'll go to the club, but I'm going to be there. You're going to have to take a piss, right? And if your girl looks good, dudes are going to hit on her. So a dude hits on your girl, you come back, you're like, what the fuck? Da, 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 da. Then that's insecurity, right? Don't be insecure, be proactive, okay? Don't be insecure, be proactive. The right thing to do was don't take her to the bar or club in the first place. If you want to get drinks, go to Applebee's. If you want to dance, take salsa lessons.
Right. There you go. That's 2 modern solutions.
I was like alternate of territorial versus insecure. I mean, that's kind of how I see people thwart that argument.
Yeah.
Most commonly.
Yeah. I mean,
And plus, you should want your guy to be like, it's kind of sexy when guys are territorial.
Yes,
over you.
girls
Like,
love-
we kind of like it. Like,
girls love
we like a little controlling man.
listen, girls love territorial.
Keep me at home. Keep me at home.
Girls don't like insecurity. Here's another difference. Insecurity is reactive, okay? Being territorial is proactive. You reacted to the guy hitting on your girl. You were proactive when you took her to Applebee's instead of the club. There's a big difference.
What about like a restaurant bar? I'm just curious where the line is.
Restaurant bar. No, if you're gonna take her to a restaurant, if you're gonna take her to a restaurant and there's a bar and you want drinks, just get a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a table. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to, and that's a good question. It makes no sense to not only allow your woman to put your relationship at risk, but for you to aid and abet that. That's stupid. But these guys hit on my girl at the club. Dude, she looks good, and you're at the club. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I want to be respectful to our guest time, so I'm going to say to everybody, let's get one. I know both of these gentlemen definitely probably have one more question for Donovan.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, bro. So, basically, at what point in your life did you make the transition to thinking the way that you think?
Remember those crazy stories I told you?
Yeah.
That was not enough. Incidentally enough, the relationship that red pill me was the most insignificant relationship.
Wow.
Yeah. So I moved to Vegas after all that stuff went down with the girl and the baby daddy and the prison and all that. And I was working at a call center. I'm very, very good salesman, good phone voice, and all that good stuff. And so there was this girl that was also in my training class, attractive girl. You know, we're flirting back and forth with each other. Well, eventually we hooked up. 3 weeks into the 3 weeks into the relationship, I knew she wasn't shit. She was a single mom. Her place was dirty, and her feet smelled. It was just a low quality human. And
It's a no-go, brother.
yeah, it's a no-go. So I drove her to her house, and I was like, man, I got to break up with this girl. This girl told me she loved me a week and a half ago. I'm like, all right.
Holy shit.
I'm like, all right, Martha, look, it's not working out. So you know what she said? She said, oh, okay. All right, well, enjoyed it. And I was like, awesome.
Oh,
like,
cool.
okay, great. No drama. She's somebody, you know.
Nah, you might be the one. Hold up.
He said, wait, baby, I love you now.
I knew what was up. So I get home, and a mutual friend calls up. Yeah, I heard you and Martha broke up. And I was like, yeah, you know, her feet stank, and her kid was a terrible kid. And she's like, hey, I talked to her today, and she didn't really seem bummed about it. I said, no, she didn't when I was over there. She's like, yeah, she's getting ready to go out on a date. I was like, what? She's getting ready to go on a date?
It's been 7 hours.
She loved me like a week and a half ago.
Holy shit.
So I went to Google, and I put in, why do girls break up so easily? That Google search changed my life forever. That's when I found the red pill.
Wow. And what age was that, if you mind me asking?
32.
Damn.
32.
You got your time right now. He's 32 right now. It's
Magical.
time is of the essence.
A lot of guys are hard on themselves when they find the red pill. Well, I'm in my 40s, you know. Hey, man, we've been lied to our whole lives, man.
Right.
And thankfully, the message is getting out there more. So guys, it's so cool to see like 19-year-old guys, 20-year-old guys like, oh man, I found this community. You guys have no idea how fortunate you are to have found this community. Now understand this. Taking the red pill, okay, it doesn't make you feel good, okay? It's going to give you heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, you know, the Pepto-Bismol.
Side effects, yeah.
It's going to suck. You're going to spin it back out. Just let it run its course.
But I honestly think that the red pill helps like women in relationships too,
Yeah.
because it's like sometimes like when guys are putting us on a pedestal, they're trying to make us into something we're not. We
Right,
don't like
right.
guys that do that.
Right.
And so it's like assholes are sexy. We love assholes.
It's not that. Well, it's not that ass.
It's like quote unquote asshole.
Right, exactly. And the reason why girls love assholes is because masculinity is quite literally being legislated out of men.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so and guys are afraid to even look at girls. So anytime a guy just looks at a girl and says, dude, you're not looking good. Oh my God, you asshole. No, I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I'll get on the treadmill.
yeah, right.
All right.
The only masculinity that most women see is in the form of quote unquote toxic masculinity, which is nothing more than being masculine.
Right.
Okay, so a guy's a little bit brash. Oh my God, he's an asshole. No, he's just a masculine.
And when a girl really likes you, she will jump through hoops.
Real shit.
I like literally jump through hoops.
Yes.
To make it happen.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You have to be the type of man a woman will jump through hoops for, and getting there takes a while. Yeah. You're not going to get there in your 20s. Dude, when I was in my 20s, I was useless, right? I found the red pill at 32 years old. I had already owned a successful business, but living out in Vegas, I made a shit ton of money, bought a bunch of real estate properties. I found the red pill, became Donovan Sharpe, and now here we are. Yeah. So,
And plus, the other thing about that acceptance for men, especially older versus women, is that sliding scale makes it easier for a man to accept because
That's exactly
obviously it's
Yeah.
pro him to some degree. But
We have much more time.
He's got a future ahead of him.
That's
where
right.
if your time is closing as a woman, you're probably going to be far more resistant to accepting that.
Better hurry up.
a 35-year-old man who has just discovered the red pill is like a girl who just turned 18 and she's hot. You're at the dawn of your sexual prime.
Yeah. Facts. Yep.
How about you, DQ? Any questions for Donovan before we close out?
What is DQ for?
That's my name.
Dairy Queen.
Oh, I love Dairy Queen.
He's like, let's go.
Oh my God. I was like, yeah, is that what this is?
My initials are DQB.
Sir DQ is our liberal resident
Hey, hi guys, I'm liberal man.
for now.
I wear the cape.
And fire on the mic too.
No,
I'm told.
listen, I don't know, just a little bit. But my last question, I am a music lover. I'm very curious, who are some of your favorite artists and your favorite albums of all time?
Heard Donovan say he doesn't really listen to music.
No, I do. It's just all
Ask Donovan the question, thank you.
Touche.
gangster rap from like back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Dr. Dre said that, right?
He started the ministry.
Like West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast. Yeah, West Coast. Yeah, Warren G, all those guys. Those guys were spinning Red Pill Truth before it was even labeled Red Pill Truth. So, yeah.
Facts.
She
Beautiful.
swallowed it.
Yeah, right. Spin the words. All right.
You know
All right.
what time it is.
Well-
But yeah, but I mean, and I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah. What do you listen to right now?
Right now, I listen to my content.
Hell yeah.
No
I
music.
feel like
No, not really. I listen to music every once in a while, but I work a lot. Like I work hard.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's kind of funny when you get like is super into YouTube. It's like you stop listening to music for
Yeah,
a while. You're
really
like, I don't even know what's out because you're just. It's like you're so focused. You'll re-listen to your podcast. To see
I
what
do
you're-
that all
yeah.
the time.
Or
I-
other people's.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
yes. The beginning of my day, I watch other people's content just to, get the
Yeah.
get the temperature. But after every show, I take my phone into the bathroom. I've got a waterproof phone. I take a shower and I listen to myself to clean up any verbal tics, any operational issues, things of that nature. So
Yeah, watching the game tape is important. I think.
yes, sir. Got to watch the film.
All right, well then, I guess with that we'll close out another episode of the Minds Wide Open podcast. Many plethora of thank yous to
Yeah, of
both
course.
of you for coming on.
Yay, this was lit. Isn't this lit?
it's
I was
crazy.
like, this is such a good podcast
This is
going.
great. Dude, when I
It's
come
such
down
a
here, I'll look
vibe.
you guys up again, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be here next month. So
Oh, beautiful.
I
Yeah.
mean, you have my number anytime.
We're open.
Absolutely. I'll reconnect with you.
yeah,
for sure.
of course,
But
of course. And I will definitely, dude. I will definitely have you two on. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, they have
Red pill versus blue pill
They-
rap battle. What?
Oh my gosh, you have something. No one's really
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I'm trying to tell
And
you.
you guys go so well off each
I gotta go get my liberal bars together.
Go blue.
You gotta talk about putting women on the couch.
Women should have rights. We all gotta fight. I'm about to go crazy.
I love it.
all right, I'm gonna let everybody get their plugs off real quick.
Threes are 333 on Instagram, man. YouTube. Everything else is 3ZRA for all my music on all platforms. Thank you.
Sir DQ, all platforms, SIRDQ. Appreciate y'all love, man. Freely thank y'all for coming.
Of
For
course, of course.
Thank you.
DairyQueen.com. No, I'm just kidding. Platform. Just look for Donovan Sharpe.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
And then Pearl, of course.
Oh, Just Pearly Things 1 on Instagram. Just Pearly Things, although maybe it'll be gone soon.
You can always tell that somebody's been deplatformed when it's like, all right, go to Donovan Sharpe 4.
Just Pearly Things.
0.5.
Yeah, right.
Just Pearly Things .5 on TikTok.
Dot
I
five.
kind of stopped posting as much because I was like, they just keep taking these.
Yeah.
And then Just Pearly Things on YouTube. I should come right up, you would think.
Awesome.
Free Andrew Tate, by the way.
Free Andrew Tate.
Hit it.
Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open. Mine's wide open.